Hello, how you doing? This is Daniel Foster, Penn State agriculture teacher education. I apologize for my appearance. Just coming back off of 7 incredible days with great candidates in the state of Tennessee in our domestic study away. 2,300 miles, 5 states, 5 schools, and countless memories. And I'm always on our students for reflection in practice and on practice. And I said, well, returning the van to fleet management, and before we go, I should practice that and share that as well. Share some thoughts and reflections as an agriculture teacher educator on why I truly believe that our domestic study away program might be one of the most important things we do. And man alive, we couldn't do it without the support of great partners like CHS. I really appreciate them. But in fact, Penn State Teach Ag has been on the road again. And look at all those great partners that made that happen. So why do we do a domestic study away? Man, sometimes you discover the reason you do things when you keep doing instead of quitting. I have some good reasons I want to share with you here quickly. The original reason was that the thought process being, you know what's great about ag education? The people. And if we can connect our students and see all the great teachers out there, that maybe they'd feel more, connected is the word I'd use, to their major. Now, in fact, after coming off this experience, I don't know why it took so long for me to understand that truly this is about connection before content. This is about relationships and rapport with my teacher candidates. That the things that I teach in the fall over the next 12 to 18 months with these young people as they proceed toward their student teaching internship will connect easier because of the experiences we've had this past 7 days together in an intense situation with school-based ag education. I mean, if I think back to the past 4 years, there have been some great memories, and those memories open the gateway to understanding of content. Like, were they specific lessons about how to do a career development event team or how to supervise SAE? No. Like, if you ask those kids that went to Arizona first year, they'll probably talk about the dinosaur tracks we stopped and saw unexpectedly. Colorado, we saw Buffalo Bill's grave. Look at Mississippi last year, we tore into some crawfish. And this year in Tennessee, just call me Dale Earnhardt Jr. because we were on the go-kart track giving her all we had. Now, those memories in themselves may be like, well, that's just a waste of time and energy. What are you talking about? That's not specifically addressing a competency for teacher education. But those memories allowed for the rapport and connection to be made. Like, I need you to, when we think about investing energy here, we need to accept 3 premises. Or maybe you don't accept them, but here's the why. 1, the premise that agriculture is global. That we are teaching and learning about an experience, an industry that impacts the entire world. Number 2, our candidates will never face less diverse classrooms. That diversity is continuing to increase, and how are they prepared for that? And then number 3, that global learning doesn't have to be done in a different country. That we can address the globalization, the differences of agriculture through a critical lens with domestic study away experiences. Now, the candidate benefits that I see is, quite frankly, increased intellectual engagement, an open mindset for new values, a development of empathy, persistence, and grit. Those are things I see happening for those candidates when we sit and go to a school and critically engage. And I saw it come alive in this trip particularly. I teach a lesson on experiential learning. I teach a lesson about the stages of Kolbe, about how you need to do reflection, observation, and but we made it come alive every day in this transformative experience of a domestic study away. The magic of this off-campus study was, get them out of their comfort zone, challenge their assumptions of what ag education could be and is. Use active pedagogy to weave that theory together, and then the opportunity to integrate connections about developing that professional network. All in all, it was a great experience. It takes a lot of energy. I'm tired. the 7 days right after a week in Delaware, right after a week of post-internship seminar, right before a great research conference in Kansas City, it takes a lot out of you. But I connected on a different level with these teacher candidates that went. And just being with them, seeing them excited about how school-based ag education work, and talking to others, sharing that passion. And it just fires me up about why we need to continue to do this. Next year, we've already have our location identified. We'll be coming to the Dairyland. We're going to be in Wisconsin for the 2017 Domestic Study OA. The students are actually going to start the process in the fall for selecting the 2018 Domestic Study OA. If you're interested and want to talk more about it, I'm always happy to share. Thank you for taking this moment to listen to the reflections of a tired agriculture teacher educator just coming off a great PSU Ag Ed to Tennessee. If you're interested in learning more, check out our blog, check out our Twitter. The Twitter hashtag was hashtag PSU Ag Ed, the number 2 TN. And peace and chicken grease.